Good morning, everyone. We are here for this week's vocabulary lesson. So, as you know, we are working on a new unit in Wonders. We are on Unit 10, Week 2. And this week we are talking all about how things are similar and how they are different. So, how different things are alike and what are different about them. So we have some vocabulary words that we are going to learn this week. And so I'm going to show you the vocabulary card like I normally do. And there will be a time where I ask you to pause the video and respond to a question related to that vocabulary word. So let's begin with our very first word for this week. It is endless. Everybody say endless. When something is endless, it goes on forever. Mr. Brown, our soccer coach, has endless patience and never gets angry. So that means that Mr. Brown, their soccer coach, he is always patient. He's always kind and patient and helpful, and he never ever gets angry. So his patience is endless. Now, your question is, have you met someone who has an endless amount of energy? What were they like? So go ahead and pause the video and respond to that question. Have you ever met somebody who had an endless amount of energy, and what were they like? All right, the soccer coach in this picture has endless patience with his players. He never gets angry or annoyed. His patience never ends. It's endless. So everyone say that word with me, endless. I'm not sure who you talked about when you were talking about someone with endless energy, but I sure wish I had endless energy. Do you guys ever get tired sometimes? I do too. All right, your next word is experiment. Everybody say experiment. This is one thing I miss doing in our class is experiments. To experiment means to try something out to see how it works. The students experiment with plants to see how fast they grow. And now your question is, what would you like to experiment on and why? So what is something like an experiment that you would like to do or something you would like to experiment on, like this child is experimenting on plants? What is something you would like to experiment on and why? Go ahead and respond to that question now. Let's look at the picture that shows the word experiment. This boy is experimenting to discover how a bean plant grows. So when you are experimenting with something, you want to discover something new. You want to find out more information about it. I almost forgot. Everybody say experiment. Very good job. Okay, your next word is perfect. Everybody say perfect. When something is perfect, it is as good as it can possibly be, and there is nothing wrong with it. A sunny day is perfect for a picnic. I agree. And your question is, what makes a story perfect? So I really like this question because there's not a right or wrong answer. So whatever you think makes a story perfect, that's what you're going to share about. So what is one thing in a story that you always love to have that makes it a perfect story for you? Now let's look at the picture that shows the word perfect. It is a perfect day for a picnic. The family enjoys the sunny day. How many of you have ever had a picnic on a perfect sunny day? That sounds very nice. Everybody say the word perfect. Nice job. Your next vocabulary word is similar. Everybody say similar. When two things are similar, they are alike in some way. The red coat and red sweater are similar in color. And now your question is, are you similar to any of your friends? Why or why not? So go ahead and answer that question. Are you similar to any of your friends? Why or why not? The picture shows two pieces of clothing that are similar. They are both red. Everyone say similar. Another thing that I thought of with the word similar is if you have any family, like siblings, a brother or sister, or even just your family members, you may act similar to maybe a brother or a sister, or you may look similar to a mom or a dad. So that's another thing that I thought about when I saw similar. And our last vocabulary word for this week, are you ready? Sort. Everybody say sort. To sort is to place things in groups with other things that are the same in some way. You can sort the laundry into a sock pile and a towel pile. How many of you help your family sort the laundry? Your question is, how should we sort the books on the bookshelf? So pretend like you had a collection of books and you were going to sort them on the bookshelf. How would you sort those books? Go ahead and respond to that question. Now let's look at the picture of a child who is sorting laundry. The child is placing the towels together in a pile. He is sorting the towels. So he's putting them into two different piles. Everybody say sort. Very nice job. That completes our vocabulary lesson for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed learning some new words that you can try out and use. And I will see you for our final vocabulary lesson for next week. Bye everyone. Have a wonderful week.